actually ever gave that back. I don't know. Like, okay, this is so okay, so this is so like Google, YouTube typical. Like, oh, sweet. Okay. So like they upgraded the notification mechanism somehow, and as a result, a bunch of people got unsubscribed to every channel they were subscribed to. So that is so that's so YouTube. Okay, but there was one for you. So awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I just yeah, I know that they've had all these technical issues and it's been a minute since I came on, so I thought I'd just see if this works, if anyone knows I'm alive. I don't know, let's see. Hmm. This interface is totally different too. I'm like, what? I don't even know. You know, hey, you know what? So good. Hmm. Yeah, okay, let's I don't know, like I have no idea how to work this. It's all different now. Oh my god. I leave for like a minute and they change everything around. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. That's sweet. I just saw that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just I don't know, maybe wanted to come on and like blow off some steam. Everyone around here is pretty freaked out with everything that's about to go down apparently. Ugh. I don't know. I didn't think like when we got to the Mad Max like Beyond Thunderdome stage, we would people would be price gouging disinfectant wipes and stuff. That's weird. I live in Washington State, by the way, if you guys don't know. So, like, right next to Portland. So, Portland area. But yeah, because I live in Washington State, I know all of these statistics. I'm fully aware of, yeah, everything happening with this, I don't know, fucking crazy thing that people are dying from. And yeah, everyone is just like pretty much terrified. And looking at Italy, people are like freaked because we're on track to be that in I don't know, like 7 days. So that's pretty terrifying. Yep, fun times. I don't know. Hey, you can't spell quarantine without you and I. It's true. I don't know. I'm just kind of slap happy. So that come on here and see what's up. If anyone shows up or wants to talk, or if I can see their comments, I have no idea. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Um. hmm. So I meant to come on here like way earlier, like a few weeks ago, with everything with Stellar because I'm friends with Stellar, but I don't know. I'm trying to like not get into toxicity all the time these days, you know? But I don't know. I don't know. I still feel like there are things I want to say about that. So you know what? I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. Okay. Hmm. Oh shit. Where do you even start? I don't know. This is probably unwise. But yeah, no. I just want to say like, Stellar's a solid dude and like a real person and not a fucking scammer. So I meant to say that a few weeks ago, but a bunch of people were getting swatted back then, and I just thought it would, you know, potentially open me up to being targeted for that. And I really don't need that shit. I have like elderly parents, so I really don't need that. Yeah, let's see what else. I don't know, I've just been really busy. Been learning how to edit and stuff. Uh, I don't know, teaching people how to make hand sanitizer from Everclear. You know, is that a craft? Wait, does that count as a craft? I never thought of that, but it could be. Hmm. What else happened? Hmm. Well, I don't know. So, like, I don't know. This occurred to me earlier because I'm reading up about this whole coronavirus thing. Here's the thing that I find particularly interesting that I don't think people have really addressed. Okay. So, so what's super interesting, if you know anything about this kind of stuff, and I do because I'm a nerd. Um, okay, so seasonal flu, the people who are at risk for complications of that are children, pregnant women, and elderly people. What's really interesting about this particular virus is that that's not the case. Like, it only seems to really be a concern for elderly people, which is really strange. Not only that, but like the fact that not only are children not uh, having these severe complications, but pregnant women aren't. And that kind of makes me wonder if there's like a hormonal like factor to all of this, you know? I don't know. I guess I'm basically just talking to myself right now, but I don't give a shit. Okay, so because okay, and here's the other part of it. Okay, so some data put out by doctors in China said that 50% of the lethal cases were people who had previously had hypertension. Hypertension is like closely related to like release of cortisol, which is a hormone, and it's related to stress. It's what your body releases in fight or flight. So if your body is continually stressed in this way, then yeah, you get high blood pressure. I mean, it's an overreaction of the sympathetic nervous system, which when we lived out in the bush and we were, nomads, that worked to our advantage. But we don't live in that environment anymore. And it's become a bit of a hindrance. and can actually create all these adverse effects, heart disease, all that kind of stuff. Hmm. So that's interesting. And yeah, it's so bizarre to me that like pregnant women don't seem to be having complications from this virus. That's super weird. Like, oh, and here's the other thing. Okay, so pregnant women are immunosuppressed, and that's why they're more likely to have severe complications during the seasonal flu, But I wondered, like, is that working? Is that like an advantage in this scenario? I don't know. It's super weird. Like, is it the severe reaction that's systemic that is like is that what's making this so dangerous? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I wonder about the mechanisms of this kind of stuff. But yeah. Oh, hey Eric, what's up? How's it going? I'm just here rambling, talking to myself, seeing if anyone got notifications or if these work or if it gave me my subscribers back. I don't know. They tried to upgrade the notifications, but it's YouTube, so they broke some other shit, and a bunch of people got unsubscribed from everything they followed. Even Punk. Like, he was like, well, if you go live, I won't know. I don't know if he actually. I don't know if he got. Well, and that's the other thing. Okay, so, like, okay, I talked to Punk a couple days ago, and he was getting sick. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Eric. Yeah, it's been pretty stressful here. Everyone's freaking out. Like, everyone. Like, everyone's terrified. It's pretty dark. But yeah, so I don't know. Like maybe I'm just like, yeah, yeah, it's scary. Yeah, I'm in Washington State, by the way. So yeah, it's pretty intense. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, here's another thing. Okay, so you're in Dallas. Okay, people are the problem. Yeah, but they can be the solution too. Ooh. I mean, I don't know. It's like when people sit in traffic and complain about traffic, and it's like, dude, you are traffic, you know? So, yes, and also yes, but no, but yes. I don't know. I mean, it's true, right? Oh, hey, Roland, what's up? How are you? How's it going? It's been a minute. Well, it's been since I've been on here. But, I mean, it's true. What can I say? But yeah, okay. Okay, so here's another thing. Okay, so, like, it's weird to me that, like, okay, I think I know that this is, like, superstition kind of thing or whatever, and, like, there's no, like, actual empirical evidence to back this up yet, but I wonder if, like, weather actually is a big factor. Just doing really anything. Yeah, me too, I guess. Post-apocalyptic late night thing, I guess, for me. But yeah, they have their charms. Oh, I'm still like figuring this out, or I would have you up on panel, but I don't know if I can even do that on here at this point. I might have to like master OBS to actually get that up and running. Ugh, everything's a mess. Fuck, I hate OBS. Anyway, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so I seriously think that there's something about the climate with all of this because, like, I don't know. Things, okay, so like in Washington state here, it's spreading pretty fucking rapidly, but it doesn't seem to be doing that like in California. Like, we're not really seeing that kind of, I mean, I know that testing is an issue, but active cases, where, you know, seasonal flu has been eliminated, you can pretty much, just by process of elimination, say like, well, but like we're not really hearing that from more southern states. Like, we're not really seeing that. I mean, like, because it's in Florida, but we're not seeing the same rate of, um, this, what do they call it? Exponential kind of fractal pattern of, doubling and doubling and doubling. Yeah, not yet, at least. That's true. That's a good point. I don't know. I just wonder about that because, like, I don't know. That's just so weird. It's like anachronistic. And, like, okay, here's the thing. Like, another thing. Okay, this has been going around for a while. Like, I know people in Seattle who, who, in retrospect, like last month had it, and they just thought they got sick, really sick, and they got better. So it's very strange. Like, it has been circling around Seattle at least for like a couple months. It has to have been. Yeah, 10 to 15 as of now. Yeah. When did they first find them? Like, I don't know. Like, I wonder if it's on the same trajectory. It seems to be that way. Like, everyone sort of, it gets introduced to a place and then it literally 2 days ago. Mm. Mm-hmm. Any deaths? We've had like 34 deaths in this state, which is crazy. Like, I mean, it's probably higher now, like, from a couple hours ago. It's fucking insane. Nope. Lucky. And that's okay. See, like, that's the thing. Like, we have a shockingly high amount of people, it seems like, suddenly, I mean, like, 34 or so cases. I mean, lethal cases. And it's nuts. It's nuts. I don't know. That's what. Yeah. Get tested. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No tests. Yeah. Yeah. My parents are up there. Like, yeah, my parents are like older than you, so by a few years. So it's really scary. And also, my dad went through cancer treatment a couple years ago, which is why I have, this channel in the first place, really. I had a lot of free time taking care of him. So he's immunocompromised. So yeah, it's really scary. Like, yeah, I feel you on that. And yeah. Yeah, like, what do you like, where do you even go to get testing? Like, okay, like, I don't okay, fucking Jarrett, I'm sorry. But, like, that kid, that idiot, his fingerprints are, like, all over all this shit. Like, that fucking press conference today or whatever saying, like, "Oh, bring in Walmart, bring in Target." What? Like, I mean, they're, like, public health boards. Like, do these people not know that this stuff exists? I don't get it. Yep, Adolf Hitler, yeah. Mhm, exactly. I mean, come on, dude, like, ooh, mess, mess. And, like, okay, wait, like, why go to every, like, commercial, like, why go to every pharmaceutical company? Like, shouldn't you use the governmental, like, official, like, all this shit is right there, okay? All this like, how do they not know? Do they really not realize how incompetent they are? Like, do they think that they are competent and this is just what people do? Like, people just throw shit together the night before and then show up and say, "Oh, we have, this person who wants to sell stuff and make money, who's a capitalist. Let's get yeah. Yeah, public good." I'm sure that's, definitely their priority. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Yep. Mar-a-Lago. Yep. And that place is becoming a whole hotspot too. Weird. Oh. Wow. Damn. Yeah, it's crazy. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, I mean, I guess just isolating, really. I mean, that's social distancing, right? I don't know. I mean, we had months. Like, I don't know if you guys were watching this unfold. Like, if you were finding like, the footage that people managed to smuggle out from, their phones in Wuhan and stuff. But like, I did. I've been following it, and it's like we had months to prepare for this. Like, there was no need to not. I mean, there's no need to be in the situation we're currently in. I'm trying to figure out how they can set virtual class, art and music. Yeah. Good. Yeah, it's sad that it's coming to that. Like, I don't know. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, and just I'm sorry, like just the hubris. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Just the fucking hubris of this. Of like, oh, um, guess what? Like, scientists in Germany came up with a testing kit, and we that was endorsed by the World Health Organization, and we rejected it. Because why? We had to come up with our own? Why reinvent the wheel? That's stupid. I don't know. It's a mess. Mhm. Yeah, pretty much. Isn't that what it all comes down to? I mean, I don't know. I'm I'm still trying to figure out what that press conference was even about. Like, they're gonna be they're he said Google was doing something that they're not doing. Yeah, make sure someone's got money always. But now we should trust them, right? Yeah, now they're gonna yeah, Walmart is suddenly gonna just, realize that it has a heart and start paying its employees a working, living wage. Oh wait, no, that's not happening. They're not giving them paid sick leave. They're not doing anything for the public good or public health. It's still fucking capitalist pigdom. Yeah, anyone's doing something or not. Always, it's crazy. Intraocular mean is on a ventilator. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Eric. She's 1 years old. So I'll have to ponder over at this house. Yeah, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah. It's heavy stuff. Like, I don't know. I mean, no. It's like it's kind of surreal. I mean, obviously it's surreal, but like I mean that we're in this situation as a nation, like, and that we don't really have leadership for that. Well, aside from Pelosi, God bless that woman. Oh my god. I mean, oh my god, did you guys hear that announcement that she made? Like, not only did she get a plan, she turned it into a stimulus package. Like, that woman's fucking brilliant. I'm, Pelosi is my president. I'm telling you. Like, I've been saying this for a while, but like, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, seriously, mad respect. Mhm. She's the best. Oh my god, she's such a badass. Like, ooh. And okay, Trump wouldn't meet with her, and then it turns out that he's had all this contact with people who are testing positive. And wait, here's the other thing. Why are they all refusing to get tested? Is it because we don't have tests, or do they suddenly care how bad it would look? I don't think they suddenly care that, you know, they would look like they're fiddling while Rome burns. Oh, by the way, someone actually posted like a drawing of Trump fiddling what with flames around him, and he didn't get the reference, and he actually retweeted it. Like, ha ha ha, winning. Like he didn't get it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It went to fucking Penn. Like went to Wharton. Doesn't know who Nero was. Disgraceful. Yeah, I'll bet. Jeez, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, totally. Yeah, yeah, tell him. Oh my god, wasn't that? Ugh, it was crazy. Yeah, and he seemed to be. Yeah, authorities and show. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Okay. Just. Oh my god, that was so enraging. Like, I don't know how people are like that. I don't know how anyone goes through this life and that's the result. You know. But you know what? What am I saying? Trump cut off his what was it? His nephew's sick uh infant grandchild because he was what was it? He was like pissed off because they sued him for shady like business dealings. It's a mess. Like I don't know how people are that self-focused. Mhm. He knows it. If it was really that, yeah, probably should. Mhm. Yeah, being unfair to them. Yeah. Mhm. It hurt his feelings that they sued him. Crazy. And okay, so like, okay, I just gonna say like, okay, let's have a travel ban on Europe. That's a good idea. That will solve the problem. Why the fuck is anyone letting Jared do anything? Because he, in large part, was responsible for that. Yeah, that's awesome. Like, keep on keeping on, Eric. Yeah, mad respect. Yeah, now the UK where his golf courses are. Yep. How about that? Interesting. Funny how that works. Ugh. And and I mean like it's insane. Like all these plans are insane. Saying Google's gonna like come up with some drive-through thing when they're not gonna do that. Expecting Walmart and Walgreens and Target to grow a conscience. Like that's not gonna happen. Like yeah, for real. Oh my god. Crack or some shit. I don't know. Like mess. These people are such a fucking menace. Like, I don't know. I mean, okay, so like, and this is what I don't really get with like some of the white crowd who are still pro Trump. Okay, so they'll like say stuff like, "Oh, why did we have to go like clean up an outbreak, with like, Ebola in West Africa?" Oh no, so I didn't have a pen open. I don't know how to do it with this. Like, I this is they changed everything, and I can't use Go Lightstream right now because they like are charging for it. So I have to set up OBS to be what Go Lightstream was. Um, yeah. So I wish I could. I have no idea how to yet. Sorry. I wish. That'd be awesome. I don't know, maybe tomorrow if I can figure it out. If Punk's like, you know, not in the ICU or in. I'm like I don't know. It's really ironic, like, because usually it's him worrying about my health. So this is kind of weird, but I don't know. It's probably just man flu. I don't know. It's been a couple days and it's been like him to not say anything for a couple days. I don't know. It's weird. Very strange. Oh, I wouldn't know where to start. Oh, yeah, me neither. It's like you just gotta kind of figure it. You stick a wrench in somewhere and it explodes, and then you learn not to do that. That's my training on this. Oh, in fact, the two is wine completely different. No, dude, shit. You gotta clean. Disinfect the inside too. Mhm. Nice. Yeah, I gotta figure out a strategy for that stuff because people are insane and they're not gonna start being less crazy. Like, I have to kind of still accept that people are not gonna stop panic buying stuff. I mean, unless there's some like fucking miracle or something. Um, but like, be such dicks about it. Like, yeah, you have to take everything. Are you like, dude? Really? Ugh. Nice. Yeah. But then I forgot to make you scared. Well, shit. You might as well catch up. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like booze is probably essential. But that's just me. I don't know. I mean, okay, so like they're saying though that the the supply chain's not going to be disrupted for like stuff that we buy. So like we really don't have to panic buy, right? Like I mean, we don't really have to stock up. Like, it's stuff's already here. It's not like a natural disaster that, it's like an earthquake that, just toppled everything. It's not like, I don't know, like a hurricane or something. I don't know. It pisses me off into my folder. Good for you. I mean, the thing is, like, whether it's to troll or not, you're still like kind of propagating the message either way, and people can't always read intent into the things that you post if you don't provide extra context. Like, if you just, repost something or share something and you don't say, "Oh, I disagree," or "Oh, look how dumb this is," or something to provide some kind of context, then it's only natural for people to assume that, it's what they call it, the what, like, Edgar Allan Poe thing, where, like, you can't really, if you're reading someone's work or, like, prose or what or story or whatever, creative writing, you can't intuit whether it's supposed to be, oh shit, but it's supposed to be satirical or not, you know. And I feel like a lot of like just repulsive ideas end up getting proliferated through that lack of context and intent that we sometimes do. I don't know. I'm not saying I haven't done it. Maybe not with Trump. Okay, so maybe in a way, because like my Twitter banner used to be Trump sitting in a PT Cruiser, because PT Cruisers were the butt of a joke on this channel for a really long time. So I thought it was obvious that having that meant that I was saying he's a fucking loser, but then people started thinking that I was a supporter. So I don't know. I guess I didn't provide enough context. I don't know. I guess they didn't, actually look at the stuff I retweet. Shit. But sorry. Um. Oh wow. Yeah. So are they brainwashed? I have some brainwashed relatives. It's hard. Ooh. So I have to go. Nice. Mm-hmm. Ah, I love gumbo. How much do you want for that recipe? I got 2 rolls of toilet paper. Yeah, let me understand. Oh, wow. That's wild. Or everything's taken first. Yeah. No, that's smart. Like, yeah. And I'm with you on that. Like, I don't know, I feel like the mentality that a lot of that, like, doomsday prepper kind of stuff, tends to confer is really probably not good in the long run. Like, yeah, I don't really like to give in to the more, like, anxiety, kind of paranoid tendencies that, humans are kind of, uh, biased to have in a way. Like, we're all kind of biased to have anxiety. We're all kind of biased to second guess things. And yeah, so so I'm with you on that. But I think that's totally reasonable. Like, yeah, that totally makes sense, like, for you to have. So good for you. Like, it's good to be prepared. Like, again, that's something I like about Punk. Like, he's always prepared for everything. That's badass. A lot of people are just, you know, characterized by fucking chaos, like this administration. So it's really good to have preparations and a plan and equipment to enact that. It's underrated. I think. People are just impulsive and emotional, and they don't think it through, and then they don't follow through. And I feel like that's why we're in this fucking mess to begin with. Yeah, absolutely. What Roland said. Totally. I mean, like, yeah, it's really smart. I can't imagine anyone would think that's like a doomsday prepper paranoid thing. It's really smart. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just feel like so many people just like don't think about the actual logical implications of the stuff that they say sometimes. And again, I feel like that's a big part of why we're even in this huge fucking mess. Like, people saying, "Oh, well, we shouldn't intervene when other countries are in crisis." It's like, okay, but then the crisis comes to us. Like, that's why we had the pandemic team to find these things and stop them before they become this. Hmm? Oh, so much. Yeah, fine. Veggies and vegetables. They're not prepared for earthquakes. Oh, wait, what? Wait, wait, what show? Shit, did I miss that? Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. I don't. Okay, like. Okay, see, I'm a nerd. I'm a history buff. I'm a total nerd. I've looked into a lot of like different kinds of like how like diseases spread and all that kind of stuff. I think it's really interesting and cool. Um, I guess if it were some kind of like cholera, or, if it was like a norovirus kind of thing, that would make sense to stockpile a bunch of toilet paper because yeah. But why? Like it's not a snowstorm. It's not an earthquake. I mean, it's definitely not a wildfire because having all that, tissue would be a fucking liability. um, but yeah, it's. Almost feel like again, people aren't really thinking it through. They're just kind of going with their impulses and thinking like, oh, well, apocalyptic scenario. Let me buy up all the toilet paper. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Or but yeah, I didn't know there was a show of people or well, like, of course there's a show about fucking everything, why am I surprised? But yeah, people growing and canning their own, yeah, veggies in glass jars. Yeah. Yeah, earthquake. Well, yeah, that'll fuck it up, like, okay, right? Like, no matter what it's just like, okay, it just that mentality is oh, shit. It's okay. Like, okay, yeah, so, okay, if you're ready for this disaster, what happens when that disaster comes? Like, I almost feel like I don't know, okay, these are totally different things. I don't mean that they're, like, anything actually like each other, but this is, like, a dimension that almost feels like, I don't know, if you guys remember, like, 9/11 when it happened, it was like, "What the fuck?" Like like, "What the fuck?" Like, I've been existing in this dimension that I wasn't even aware of, and vulnerable to this, and no one ever fucking said anything. Like, I feel like there was an element of that when it happened, if you guys remember when it happened. Um, and I kind of feel similarly about this. It's like, wait, what the fuck? Like, how are we vulnerable to this and no one ever fucking told us? Like, why was this not a priority in, like, why was this something that was just disbanded? Because what? Were America and diseases somehow recognize American exceptionalism? I don't understand. Sorry. Um, the pilot's weight 6 feet from the bottom. Oh my god. Yeah, when this was over, not very good impacts with. Yeah, they'll just use it for everything. It'll be like gift wrap. It'll be like everything. Yeah, it's an election year. Uh-huh. Yeah. Have to hold the numbers down. Yeah. Plethora of other options. Yeah, it's like, I mean, bidets are reasonably priced these days. Like, I can put a link in the description if you guys really need, like, from Amazon. It's right there. It's not hard. It's not difficult, and you will, yeah, not be in a mindset where you have to panic buy toilet paper. And it's just superior. I mean, like, shit. It's kind of crazy that people are doing this. Yeah, and yeah, oh yeah, it'll disappear like a miracle. What? Who the fuck says shit like? Who says that in public about about what? What? And then it's like, "Oh no, why are the markets collapsing?" Because you're saying shit that's fucking insane and isn't based on anything in reality. You have this magical thinking, this fantasy of like, I mean, when you literally say it's gonna be a miracle, man, I recommend using Snail Mail. Yeah, that might be a bit of a well, it might be a bit of a DIY bidet. It's hardcore, man. It's on how you market it, right? Mhm. Thank you. No, it's cool. It's all good. Do what you gotta do. I mean, like, I don't know. I think, like, the market kind of, um did it actually bounce up for once today? I think if in fact that happened and it hasn't totally wait, let me check. It hasn't crashed in the last, like, hour or 2 again and lost, like, 5,000 points or whatever. Um, it's probably just so reassuring to investors to, like, "Oh, yeah, look, everything's up. Oh, shit. Look, Dow Jones up 1,985 points. S&P 500 up 230 points. Everything is green. Holy shit." Earlier this week, the only thing that was green was Disney. to last for the duration. Nice. Nice. See, that's planning. That's preparation. It's underrated. Yeah, but like I think people were just that's preparation. It's underrated. Yeah, but like I think people were just and then he made up a bunch of shit that people were doing that I mean they're probably not gonna do. But then Pelosi came in and ah expanded SNAP, expanded, oh shit, what's the word? Food stamps, SNAP, whatever it is now. Um, you know, ah, did things to stimulate the economy. That's why she is my president, I have to say. It's true. But yeah, like I just like sometimes it's good to just acknowledge when things are shit because at least then you don't look crazy, you know? I've always kind of felt that way like, no need to like totally, you know, nullify any credibility you could ever have just because you're in a shitty situation. Now when it comes to Trump, it's his own making, so fuck him. But still, I mean, if you just keep insisting that everything's great, you just look fucking crazy. I don't see how that's ever a win. Like you're detached from reality. It's gonna disappear. The number's gonna go down. It might increase, it might not increase. No, it's gonna increase because of how fucking infectious diseases work. Because this is literally the same thing that we've been through so many fucking times. Not on the scale, but still. Mm. Oh, hey, Missy. How are you? What's up? Oh, it's a musical thing. Let me find it. Oh, yeah, awesome. Shit. Sign me up. Yeah, sorry I can't get you on a panel right now. That would be awesome. But yeah, all of this is totally different now. And I guess I actually do have to download and like figure out OBS yet again. Jesus Christ. Kill me. Yeah. But yeah, no, have a good time. And if you find a new planet, shit, let me know. I'm all right. I've been running pretty ragged lately. Yeah, it's been a mess, but no. Oh my god, I swear to God, my parents sometimes like okay, so they're elderly, immunocompromised. My mom goes and visits her friend in a nursing home today. Literally a few hours before, in this county, in a nursing home, additional people were diagnosed. I'm like so pissed. Like, oh my god. Ugh, Christ. Like, okay, just walk into the like most high fucking risk place that you could be. Thank you. Great job. Wonderful. She means well, but sometimes my parents just drive me kind of nuts. Seriously. I just don't want them to get sick. I'm like crazy. I just feel like, it comes from love. Damn right, Eric. Yeah, shit. I'm sure you deserve a break. My God, yeah. Mm. Yeah, how's it going, Missy? Um, yeah, I don't think I. Okay, how did the fundraiser go? Like, are we close to the goal? Should I be posting? I'm sorry. Should I be posting the GoFundMe for your dad? I know that should still piss me off. Man, I wish I could get a panel up on here. Like, damn it, they changed everything. I can't believe I've been like away this long. That I don't recognize anything or how to work anything. Oh my god. Mess. Oh, sorry. You too, Roland. I don't know. You probably left by now, but yeah, thank you. Take care as well. Ah, yeah. So hey, you probably have a tea, Missy. What's up? What's happening? Heard any more? And I actually came on here defending Stellar, by the way. Um, yeah, because he's just a normal, like, upstanding person, and I don't know, it pisses me off when people like try to say he's anything else because he's always been like mad chill. I don't know, like I don't know, people are like, oh, trying to like spin all this bullshit, and it's like it all falls flat. It all rings false, and like it's pretty clear that it's all just a bunch of crap. I don't know. Still though, I really need to just put that out there. Mhm. I know everyone crazy has been on, so I know that you guys are like probably over there too, or wherever there is. I'm sure some crazy shit's going on because in Boyd there always is. But yeah. Hmm? Yeah. Ugh. See, I could get so messy right now. Mess. Should I, shouldn't I? No, dude. She's always running around to like every she. I don't know how she does it. She keeps an eye on everyone. Like every hangout ever going, she is watching. She's there. Like she sees everything. I don't know how she does it. I really don't. See, I bet like Rosie's getting a lap dance or something right now. Like like that's where she is. Like whatever the fuck. Or like Bergs is on some shit about whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. I don't know. Some of this shit I still don't understand. Like, excuse me. Like, I don't know. Yeah, omniscient viewer. Yeah. Just everywhere in every side chat all the time. Everywhere. I don't know how she does it. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's like shit, if I could multitask like that, that'd be amazing. Like, I would have way more content on these live streams for you guys, but like, you know, it's just me. What can I say? She'll be back. She'll be back. She's like, I don't know, Trish did that too. Like, she would be everywhere all the time. She could watch like 8 hangouts at like simultaneously. It's crazy. I don't know how she does it. And be in side chat for all of them. The fuck? I don't know how people do it. It's wild. Hmm. Let's see. Any other point stuff that I had to say? Well, there's a lot that I have to say, but Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no, thank you for stopping by and being here. Yeah, like you're in Dallas, so it's like way later there. In fact, it's fucking late here too. I should get off. But thank you for stopping by and being here, and yeah, like good luck with everything, and God bless your daughter, and yeah, you guys, yeah, mad respect. Hope we all get through this. I guess. See, like, I don't know, like, but all these people who drop in and then go elsewhere, I kind of start wondering, like, I start getting FOMO. Like, what's happening? Is it really that crazy? It's never that interesting, let's be real. I mean, it's always like, "Oh, hey, let's pick on." "Oh, thank you." "Oh, thank you." I try. Yeah, you too. Yeah, it's rough up here. I don't know. Mm. Yeah, everyone's just freaked out, like, all the time. Like, no one is anywhere. It's very clear. I don't know. But then, it's Washington State, so of course everyone's all freaked out. But I don't know. I just like, there's so many things that should be different in the world. And I just, drink. This is why we drink. Oh, and I found it recently. Jesus. My aunt's in a nursing home now, which scares the shit out of me. Oh my god. Everything's a mess. Like, oh my god. I'm surprised I'm like not completely insane right now. Just kind of insane. Only kind of. I don't know. I don't know. I don't- Like, it's no, it's gonna be bad. Like I was gonna say, like it could fizzle, it could be nothing, but like, yeah, no, it's gonna be bad. Like we have a lower ratio of available hospital beds to patients than, or it's like population than Italy has. It's gonna be even worse than that. And that was pretty fucking bad. It's still pretty fucking bad. Like, oh my god, it's gonna look like, I mean, it's gonna look like some kind of zombie apocalypse or something. Like people are oh my god, it's scary to think about. Like people are gonna be like just killing over because we don't have the resources. Like we don't have the ventilators. We can't support all those people who are going to be affected by this. I don't know. I'm kind of like my like moonshot, my hope for this, my like one like glimmer of hope. Okay, I hope that the antivirals can be shown to be effective and safe as soon as possible. Um, in the Guardian, there's an article um, about the first case in Washington. Guy up in Snohomish, which is north of Seattle, um, who was like 35, what was 35, is 35, pretty young guy, and he started taking a turn for the worse in the hospital, and then they like started administering this particular antiviral that was actually um, developed during the Ebola outbreak, and he responded like right away. The next day, his condition improved. So that's really promising. Um, I cannot remember the name of the actual medication. It starts with an R, and I mean it's you can find it. It's like I have no idea how to pronounce it. I can't remember the name, um, but yeah, that looks really promising. And the company that makes that particular medication is now carrying out two simultaneous clinical tests in China to make sure that it's effective and safe. That's looking really promising. That seems like it might potentially be gaining traction here sometime in like fingers crossed May, which would be amazing. Um, and yeah, I hope that that proves to be the case. Like, because there's not a lot of hope in this. It's a very scary situation, and to watch, one country after another, it's like end up with the same results and the same circumstances. It's very scary, and we're on track to get there in less than a week. I mean, that's the reality that we're looking at. Like, we're like, what, 10 days behind Italy? It's very scary. So, the fact that there is an antiviral that's been shown to be effective is a huge deal. So, I feel like there is still a point in holding out hope after all of this, and in a relatively quick, soon, potentially soon, like, or what am I trying to say? A potentially like quick timeline. Like this could happen. I mean, maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's a silver bullet. Maybe. We don't know. Not only that, but apparently a bunch of like doctors in different locations have actually been given the go ahead by that drug manufacturer to, oh, what is it called? Giving them out on a compassionate basis. So I guess like to their just like in their discretion, or like by their I don't know, what am I trying yeah. To their discretion, by their discretion, whatever. I should probably get off of here. But okay, so that's being essentially that's being administered even though it is experimental, which is unusual, but it's a very unusual situation that we're in. So okay, that's something potentially. The fact that it's being administered right now, and that it's up to a doctor's discretion in many cases, like, okay, that's something that's workable. And I mean, the rate of transmission does seem to be less in like warmer climates. I mean, I know that there's a lack of testing, but even if you look at like places like Indonesia, not even Singapore, but like Indonesia, which doesn't have the kind of like centralized infrastructure that Singapore has, um, the rate of infectiousness, virality is just not the same in temperate climates. Like it's just not proliferating the way that it is in like Wuhan or Seattle. So I really think there's something to that. So I mean, that's another reason for hope. It's an early spring. It's getting warmer everywhere. Man, I did not mean to say it like that, but I guess silver lining, global warming. Terrible. I should get off of here. I'm just like, I don't know. I could ramble on and on. It's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy week. It's been insane, and we're in this situation as a nation. And everyone, please vote for Biden, please. Dear God, please. We can't. We can't get through this. Please don't. Abstain from voting because of Bernie. You know, Biden did adopt the Green New Deal, so that's something. That says that he's willing to work with people, I feel. You know? People who have plans instead of just wish lists of fantasies that they wish would happen. Man, Warren should be president. She really should be. She'd plan for fucking everything, man. Like, oh my god. That woman's brilliant. I'm so mad. I'm still upset. I'll vote for Joe, but like, she'd be fucking Warren, man. She'd have all this shit, like, just taken care of. Not even a thing. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop like rambling all the time, or I don't know, at least right now. Um, yeah, I'm editing a few videos for you guys on a couple different cases because I think there's some that people don't know about that are pretty fucking interesting. Um, So I'm doing that. I have a case primer for the local case of Allison Watterson coming up. Again, I'm working on a few different projects at once. It's a mess in my head, but it's working. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I have like a bunch of other like witchy kind of tutorials set up that I'm storyboarding and writing out scripts to. I'm taking this seriously, for real. So all that stuff is coming up. Um, and I don't know if we all survive, then I hope that you guys will decide to resubscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for all because there's gonna be a bunch of shit coming up and you don't want to miss it. Seriously, I have some really like, man, I want to spoil it. I'll get back to you guys, but like, I got some crazy shit to tell you guys about. Okay, I'm going. I'm gonna see what mess is going on around. I guess. Wait, maybe. No, I'm just gonna go to bed. Fuck it. Oh man, we'll see. Yeah, bed. That's smart. Good night, everyone. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Please leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I don't know. Tell me about myself. I don't give a fuck. Thank you all for being here. You guys rock. Um, Good night. I love you all.